Good evening and welcome to the chart show for video games from December 30th. No, sorry, December 85. The top 30 games that were for BBC, Amstrad, Commodore 64, Spectrum, Atari, Microsoft PC even. So I don't know many of these games, but we'll see what you like and see if you know anyone. So we'll also do a top 10 of Amstrad, Spectrum, and Atari at the end, just to see what they were like. But we've got 30 to go through. So we'll begin with this. Here we go. Hey, Josh. Wizardry. What's this like? There we go. That was Wizardry. Hours of fun. I've never even heard of that one, but yeah. It's got a good poster at least. So, that was only available on the Commodore 64 and released by The Edge. Not of YouTube fame, but yeah, Josh is too youthful to know these. Well, what was I, 10 when this came out? And I don't know this one. Hey, Ian's here. Joystick jockeys. I have to be careful what I said then. Could have gone the wrong way. But yes, so that's Wizardry at number 30. Let's see what the next one is. I think it's an adventure game. Lord of the Rings at 29. Yeah, there you go. Hours of fun for that. So not Lord of the Rings, it's Board of the Rings, which was a spoof game of Lord of the Rings. Welcome, Mike. Oh, Ian loves a text adventure. I could never get into them because I always get lost and I couldn't get the map in my head which says go right, go right, right. Straight on till dawn. But yes. Lord of the Rings sounds great. Yeah, it probably is a good game. Very inventive, I should imagine, if you know a lot about Lord of the Rings to parody it. That's the Conan the Barbarian thing. Thank you. I thought some of these, of course, are just probably soundless, but there's some clips that are music on. But wait till we get to this one. This one has its own sound effects, which is... Oh, sorry, I should say that Lord of the Rings was on Spectrum, Commodore 64, and the BBC, if you had one of those. Michael Mars is here. And Turn the Blue RS. Good evening. Joysticks at the ready, yes. Hands on your joysticks. And then let's go for this one, which is a technical game. The Dam Busters at 28. That is true, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, same, yeah. BBC, it's the only computers they had in school that we were allowed to use. That was barely at all. But if you want a flight simulator, there you go. Flight simulator for bombing Dresden. But yes, text adventures were good when you're trying to best it with the tricky insults. Yes, and apparently I didn't get you drunk. You just decided to drink 6 beers. Soho Sex Quest. I have to look that one up. ACC, it was good enough. There you go. good enough for you. It's good enough for me. But the Goonies, this is not Goonies 2. This is Goonies 1. So I put adverts from the Computer Video Games magazine that I've got this from. So we'll go down. Good evening, movie fan. All 8-bit music and sound effects are like ASMR for our generation. Yes, they connect to our souls. There is a lot of good stuff in here, I will admit that. So, that was the Dam Busters, or Dam Busters, for the Spectrum and Commodore 64 from Sydney and US Gold. But yeah, it looks like a proper flight simulator where you have to press buttons and get everything correct, otherwise you ditch it in the sea or on the prols, whichever one comes first. I think I'm going to pronounce this one correctly. This next one. Number 27, Black Witch. The hell is going on there? I did well because I got the proper text version. It's BLACKWYCHE, and that was available on the Commodore 64 only by Ultimate. But yes, Tom's here. Good evening. He had the BBC Micro. Ooh, there's posh. He had 2 games on the list. We've had 1 game from the BBC Micro. I can see another coming up. Two more coming up. The last one was Board of the Rings, so text adventure. Is that Jimmy Hill in that game? It could be. Yes, right. Microprose made the best fight sims type games with printed maps and keyboard overlays and all sorts. Felt so real. Yes, they were the best. I had my cousin visiting Australia, was a computer programmer in mid-80s probably, and he had a laptop that was just a black and grey LCD screen, and they had the first ever Microsoft Flight Simulator or whatever it was, and that was amazing. It was like, whoa, look at me, I'm flying. Who said this? Michael Myers is here. This looks ace. There you go. So that was a Black Witch. Sports, yeah. Got to put some sports in for the lads. There is no Sam Fox Strip Poker. We'll have a look at the separate top 10s later, but there's no pictures for that, so you'll have to imagine that one. I loved summer, winter, California game shows. I never got into them because I was rubbish. Plus, it's all this. I'm more of a up and down than left and right. No, it's a bit after this, but I had my own a few Mega Drive games. Yeah, yes. Well, we'll be randomly going through these magazines looking for the best. Because, of course, 85, I don't think the NES was out yet, was it? Especially in the UK. But so we'll look what's next then. That was 27. Oh, a sports game coming up at number 26. Yeah, Mega Drive, that's very fancy. Graham Gooch's Test Cricket. Because this is... What's this for fun? Border to Robinson. It's a miss. Gooch hits it for 6. Or pauses it. Mike Mars has got some Mega Drive games to go. Oh, there they go, run. On this all-white teams. Cricket, yeah. There's it's like got a management section as well, which I cut out because it was so boring. I'm not sure. I guess, yeah, I'm not even going to explain that one. But yes, revolutionary animation. So that was Graham Gooch Test Cricket for the Spectrum Commodore 64 by Audiogenic. That was a 26th. And I was playing Commander at this point, which was on the Spectrum Commodore 64, Amstrad, and Schneider, otherwise, and BBC. But there you go. That looks as fun as a train journey. Oh dear, that's bad then. Cool Spot, Roll on the Rescue, Castle of Illusion. Never played them before. Probably shite. I think it's Castle of Illusion Mickey Mouse. That's the only one I heard of. Mr. Gen Z still got World Series Basketball. Had World Series Baseball too. I think I played the baseball one back on the Spectrum days. As you call baseball boring. Cricket, yeah. Cricket lasts, 3 days to a week. And they make it exciting by making it last a whole day. Kids will now just laugh at the name Gooch. Exactly. Commando, yes, that's a game and a half. Not based on the film, of course, but just as bloodthirsty. So the lads enjoyed their joysticks. Do the ladies prefer playing with their trackballs? Ooh. Yeah, where's Arnold? I know, we got Rambo games, we got Cobra games, but we never got a Commando Arnie game. So what did we get? Oh, this one, I'm going to have to practice pronouncing it. Cricket last week, and they come back and tell us it's a draw. Yes, well done, Tom. Commando peak game, absolute tough. Barely got through the first level. Yes, because with the arcade controls, you got to spin, didn't you? But with the home, quick shot. Yeah, okay, there's solid games there. So number 25 is Non-Terra Cura. You can tell me what it's called. Probably because Gooch sounds like Gooch. There you go. That's what it is. Don't know what's going on. Is he just there? Here we go. Right. Okay. So that was whatever that was called for the Spectrum and Amstrad only by Mastertronic at 25. Oh, there you go. Mr. Gen Z knows it. He's played this for hours. My Master's going to play. Still have my Mega Drive from when I was about 12. Ooh, that's cool. This type of game it costs £1.99 and you would play it for hours. Yes. And people play it now complete in 6 minutes. I had mates with Commodore 64s and Speckies, so I know most of these days. The only one I know is Dam Busters, but I think I played it once. And I had a Specky. I had the rubber keys first. That broke. Then I got the hard keys one, but only the 48s. I had a game. What was it? It was based on the film of Valley of the Dinosaurs type thing. But I always tried to get it to run on my 48K, but it was made for the 128 and it never worked. Love Commando. Used to play it for hours and the pain in the ass wait for the cassette to load. Yes. Would love a rubber Specky again. Yes, that texture. It's rough, but it's rubbery at the same time. How do you not know what's going on? It's a thing doing the bit in the place. Stupid beat. That's it. When time stood still. Right, hang on. Our next one. So, 24, Red Moon. Now what? Nearly bought Streets of Rage 3 until I saw 140. Yeah, it's crazy how they're rare. Yeah. Have you ever played an Atari? I have only played emulators of the Atari, and they're not great. But whatever that was Red Moon, which is on the Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, BBC, Atari 80, and I'm going to check the key, MS, Microsoft, I guess, because 80 is Atari, and it doesn't say, it's got a key, but it doesn't say what MS is. Yeah, it was only one. I know, but I tried it. It did load at some points, but it just crashed as soon as it did load. I can safely say I ain't played any of these. Okay, yes, I think I'm stretching. There's Dave. World Series Baseball was the first game I played. Nice. Enjoy playing baseball in VR. The cat has to be put in the other room due to previous incident. Poor cat nearly went through the jelly. I had a Specky, says the BRS, with when the keyboard metal peeled off, I got the DK-Tronics case and keyboard for it. Threw it away years ago. Yeah, I thought, yeah, why do I need this? I got a Master System now. Recently bought a Woody Atari 2600. Oh, I was amazed when I got it home and it actually worked. Built to last, wood panel stuff, obviously. Thought that said Fright Night. No, that is on another list we'll be doing this week. Text adventures of very difficult to play. Hello, Andy. As you had to spot on with the wording you typed in, yes. Good luck with your spelling mistakes and lack of punctuation will get you in trouble. No, you're on the spectrum. Wait. Yeah, can't people think differently when you say, yeah, I was on the spectrum all day one day. Right, let's see. What was that? Red Moon. Let's see what this one is. It's 23, Highway Encounter. Pretty fancy, this one. It's Dusty Ben. So I'm guessing you had to move stuff out of the way so this barrels safely get to their destination. Still got my 48Ks and 2 128Ks and over 100 games. Nice. It's not the same on the emulator. Yeah, that was, what was it? Highway Encounter for the Spectrum in Amstrad by Vortex at 23. It was such a victory when a Specky game actually loaded successfully. Yeah, and the worst thing is the tape either got chewed up or bunched up and crinkled, and then it was 50-50 if it would load the next time. If it read it wrong. Bastards. I would love a DK Tronics case. Oh, yes. I would have definitely. I saw them in the magazines, of course. It was pretty good, that one. For these are all Commodore 64 versions. I'm showing it mostly. We'll get to some others you might recognize. Amazon Delivery Daleks, that's it. Listen to that wonderful sound. Exactly. I thought it'd be nice to put some clips on here. It is Banderas, if he was in 1985. But yes, a cassette. Disc 10,995 and cassette 14,95 for the Commodore and Atari. There you go. Never heard of it. So I thought I'd pick the best picture adverts from the magazine, because this, as you saw at the beginning, it's from lists from Computer and Video Games from December 85. So this is why drugs were so prevalent in the 80s. Yes, to get us through these games. Datasoft made the Bruce Lee game. That is not on the list. But this one is, which is this one might give you some memories. I remember seeing it and not buying it. Soft Aid. So, a collection of games for charity. There were too many to mention. I just got some screen grabs. The cassette was Bizarro was more. Exactly, why? Putting discs is more complicated. New Days. This one looked good. Bit Last Starfighter. But yeah, buy this tape of donated games for charity. But yeah, the cassette had a lot of games. Well, I don't know how that worked. I guess it was probably like a 90-minute cassette. You had to be. You only got one tape of this. You have to find certain positions that would load, I guess. Right, so there we go. That was Soft Aid for the Spectrum and Commodore 64 by various companies. Right. Bruce Lee. Oh, Bruce Lee game was good. So good. Bruce Lee had the first game I played on Commodore 64, and it was such a cool memory for me. Ah, nice. Me too. I played loads back, even though I didn't know who Bruce was. I probably only knew Bruce Lee from No Retreat, No Surrender. Ooh, Andy completed Bruce Lee. Nice. Yeah, top work. So, Action 52 for charity. Yes, pretty much. More color clash than the 1902 LA riots. I saw Katoni Wolf and Gilligan's Gold there. I played a lot. There you go, Mr. Gen Z, the expert there. We can ask him about them. I think most people enjoy Bruce Lee, as it was one of the few games you could hope to complete. Yeah. Saw 3 was another one I loved. Fascinating games. All of these mentioned, but not on the list. So what is this one? Will be on a lot of people's list. So this is I believe this is a BBC load. Elite, of course, by Firebird for the Commodore 64, BBC, and the Electric. Awesome.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? Because the Commodore is keeping up with you.
Ooh, ladies, they love a Commodore.
And ever-changing views and computer terminology. Commodore is news.
Do your homework.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? Because the Commodore is keeping up with you. Are you keeping up with the Commodore? Because
Nonce.
the Commodore is keeping up with you.
There you go. And then it's my favorite game, probably ever, Back to School. Right, let's see what people said about Elite, of course. It's the GOAT, of course. Elite Classic. Hello, Alphabet Cat. Welcome. Seems like everyone had completed Bruce Lee. My achievement has already been diminished. Don't worry, I don't think I completed it. I rage quit most of these things. Can't go wrong with Elite. I had it for this Commodore 64. There you go. I think that was the BBC at that comic. Yeah, Elite was like being in the last Starfighter, except without Catherine Mary Stewart to go home to. Couldn't dock if my life depended on it. I did hear it's technical. I think I've only played it once when our classroom was allowed into the sixth form computer classroom that had the Archimedes PCs. They had Elite, and it had the filled-in 3D vectors. And all you could do, you could just fly them. Beep, beep. I had a mouse and everything. Yeah, I wonder how many. It doesn't say much about it. It just says what machines are manufactured. I don't know if this is the first chart because there's no last month's list. There's no last month's numbers. They're all weeks in charts. So it might be the first ever list. Elite was way too complicated for me. Yeah, that's it. Andy mentioned the Commodore, but thank you, Andy. I thought I'd put it in for you. No blonde ladies on TV anymore. Hey, David, I've seen on BBC Micro Live in 85, right before Jim will fix it. Good old days indeed. Remember trying to dock in Elite? It was really difficult. There you go. Good luck getting that Commodore song out your head. Oh, I'm trying, Ian. Andy, sorry. I put it in yesterday, it's still there. What's happening in the bottom of that cover? Which one? The Back to School, where his mum's dragging him back to school. Mostly harmless, the rating Elite, which is a nod to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Aha! Clever people, then. What are you on about? I believe the Archimedes version is meant to be the best version, has lots of features. Yeah, it did look pretty impressive. Somewhere on crowdfunding, the new Elite is in the 2000s. They gave a sales number. Can't remember who. Wow, that's a mum dragging me to school as I hated going, see? Very posh school they're going to, though. Jim never fixes. Fuck. Yep. So that was Elite at 21. So what could be higher than Elite? It is Karate Cat. It's as bad as Jim Carter. Karateka. Only on the Commodore 64 by Ariola Soft. Yes, weird names indeed. Well, back to school is tomorrow for many in the US. Okay. I had time off already. I was just tired. Yes, be a narcotics dealer, age 9. But yeah, they had weird names. I don't know if it was legal purposes. There's a Grange Hill game. I did play the Grange Hill game. I got nowhere fast. It's like a sort of adventure game, isn't it? Enter the Ninja ripoff. Oh yeah, we'll see some ripoffs on these games. There's a lot of karate games on Commodore 64. I guess Karate Kid drove a lot of interest in it. That is true. That would have been the Karate Kid, wouldn't it? So that was Karateka for the Commodore 64 at number 20. So third of the way through. So what's next? Yes. The International Karate plays at Bloodsport, is it? Chiller. Doo-doo. Ready for Yes, the Archimedes was very lot that money. Probably still worth a lot now. So rare. Yeah. None of these games we talked about when I spoke to Jazz original about computer video games. We did talk about joysticks and the Vixen behind me. Hang on, let me show off the background while I'm here. They got your Vixen, and they got your Barbarian. There's a totty, but let's get the lads. Right. So that was, what the hell was even that? That was Killer for the Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, and MS by Mastertronic at number 19. Ah, Andy used to have Chiller. I don't think I've. Yeah, the jangly music takes me back. It's good music, isn't it? Archimedes was something people spoke of. You had, you might as well ask for Santa for Silicon Graphics CGI workstation. Yes, you would. I think I'm getting extra epilepsy looking at these things. How are these games legal? Oh, we haven't even started getting to the flashy ones. So, like our next one at number 18. Another simulator. Attacking the Mutant Camels in the background. I loved Bubble Bobble. Drivers ready, let's go. Damn skippy. Drift! Do I have hero first? That's an expensive thing to get now. Oh, run off. You got the left. Scream without having a fit. That is true. You were in. So that's Formula One Simulator, Spectrum, Commodore 64, and the Commodore 16, if you had one, by Mastertronic again. This beat is Mastertronic. Sound effect like a mosquito in your again. That game. A bee farting. Yeah. 3 frames per second. That many. Better than I thought for 85. But yeah, that is a game. I know Formula One cars are loud and droney, but yeah, some simulators you don't need. Yeah. That's what they did and synthesized it. Oh, Decathlon on Spectrum Daily Thompson was a white guy due to limited just limitations, not racism. That is true. A lot of classic sound design making my ears bleed. There you go. Right. Oh, another one. A bit more silent on this one. It's another sort of simulator. This one I had on the Spectrum. But the MX Racers at 17. I don't know why robots are driving them. Some of these corners are impossible. I didn't care what colour Daily was. I played it. Yeah, we all love Thompson. Tempo's going up. This guy's just showing off now. But yeah, that was the BMX Racers. For the Spectrum, Commodore 64 and Commodore 16 from Mastertronic. Did anyone have the Commodore 16? Because I had the VIC-20 originally, and that had cartridge games. There was an Alien. It was called Alien. It wasn't nothing to do with the Alien film, and it was just more like Pac-Man. Yeah, I'm always amazed how the flashing warning is everywhere, and then I don't see it for months at a time. This game is very similar to the experience of riding a BMX bike. Oh, isn't? Sorry, really very similar. Exactly. I want a BMX bike now, but I know there's no gears, so I'd struggle. And you have to stand up, or you get your knees in your face. These rules. I remember the game called Override that didn't have no corners. Nice. Oh, Overdrive. Is that the car simulator? Or was that something else? That even you have to turn a key to start it. It was such a simulator. This looks like an early Newsgrounds game minus the swearing and blood. What? Mugsy's Revenge. Must have made thousands of games because I don't remember any of these. Good. It's not just me then. I was fast as fuck at Decathlon using just 2 fingers on the keyboard and the last. Ladies love you now. It was an Atari 26000. Had the adult video games. I think I've got some of those, but like Custer's Revenge and stuff like that. But yeah. Probably why Poltergeist doesn't get so much as the whole film is epilepsy inducing. That is also true. But back to a fighting game. Actually, there's a lot of fighting games coming out. It does look like Dick Tracy, yes. It's ripping that off. Fighting Warrior. Oh, if this is not a great game, I don't know what is. Come and have some of this. Sentinel was great. Yeah, adult games that you couldn't tell what was happening. There was no Sam Fox. So you gotta get your distance, otherwise you're bashing the Sentinel, yeah, that was very technical game. Yeah, he's just showing off, isn't he? So, yes. Fighting Warrior, just on the says Spectrum, but I don't think that was Spectrum Graphics. So maybe it came out later on the Commodore 64, because that's Commodore footage from Melbourne House. I prefer Myth or Barbarian to this. Yeah, Barbarian's are great. I love doing the spinning head chop off. I think that was Barbarian. Looks like still the one with Swayze. Yes, that is true. Just as dull. Right, what was that? That was Fighting Warrior. Oh, so check this one out. You might know this one. It's a lot of the first of a few boxing games. Barry McGuigan. Now, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a smoke-filled room or not, but I guess it probably was back then. It's a fight, not a tickling competition. Somehow I remember the Barbarian spinning headshot was left fired. Nice. Yeah, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. On the Atari, yes, I played that with the very phallic looking chainsaw. I can't remember my cell phone number today, yes, but you can remember moves from 40 years ago. I used to call it CBM, yes, in the Commodore Business Machines, but I can't imagine anyone running a business one. Yeah, you can do all your homework, you can run your business, you got spreadsheets. That's about it. Word document, maybe. That was Barry McGuigan's Boxing for the Commodore 64 by Activision at number 15. Does look epic. Not. The music is very jarring compared to the later there's titles. Yeah, some of the music isn't great. Sounds like they're slapping each other's faces. Yeah, with fish. Don't win fights at tip-tap. Tip-tap shit. Yes. Barry McGuigan was the second game I ever played. Makes sense why I had them for Christmas. Now, there you go. Did Barry design the game with himself? He programmed it with his gloves on, probably. I wouldn't say that to his face. Oh, Mike Tyson on the NES was fantastic. Well, I don't expect any of that. We got two British people boxing for us in this list. So, here we go. Number 14, Beachhead 2, The Dictator Strikes Back. Okay, yeah, you're the player dropping off soldiers, yes? Incoming wounded. There was there was incredible. Yeah. They sound good. And they had an upgrade. The hit biting finish move. That was Beachhead 2. Didn't get through the noise. Right. Has anyone recognized the music yet? Last Ninja springs to mind. There is no Ninja games in this list, unfortunately. But that was Beachhead 2, the Commodore 64 by Access and US Gold. The 64 chip had a SID. The 64 had a chip, synth chip, which made incredible music, and it was a unique sound even today. Definitely. Yes, Last Ninja. Ninja 3 this week, Friday, on the channel. We're watching that. Let's. I want to know who played this next one. Played Beachhead Show My Pals Commodore 16 and really enjoyed it. Oh, it does look fun. Frankie Goes to Hollywood, the video game, at number 13. Looks like a very technical, well-made game, but have no idea what's going on. I'm in his nan's house, by the look of it. Oh, Ian remembers this one. It's a game. Relax. Pleasure units. And you're 1% a real person. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Josh is off the train. Beachhead was very disappointing. I had my cleaners ready and everything. Dirty bastard. Fetch and the place game. Rather good, what I heard for a time. That is what I've also heard. I have no idea what it has to do with the band, but that was on Spectrum and Commodore 64 by Good Old Ocean. Did Seagal say that, Josh? Josh. Frankie goes, I would always fascinated me, but never played it. Same here. I remember seeing it. I thought, why would I want to watch a game about a pop? Right, we're over halfway, aren't we? Yes. Nearly in the top 10. Number 12. Nightshade. Now, I had played this one. I did have this. I don't think I got very far. Yeah, the cover art for these games is amazing, isn't it? Get you like the videotapes back in the day, get you to buy it. So Gerald was still in business. Right. I have played this on the Spectrum. I don't know if this is this looks like the Spectrum version. Oh yeah, it was only available on the Spectrum, so this is the Spectrum by Ultimate. I did play that one. Yeah, they're like 80s post-apocalyptic VHS covers. Head Over Heels. I did play Head Over Heels. That was a good one on the Spectrum. Never really played the Ultimate games. My favorite drug game was Saboteur. I played Saboteur a lot too. That was good. Must have been made by a Buddhist. Takes 500 years to respawn. Just like Night Law. Maybe it's Night Law I'm thinking of. Because I have played Night Law. What the fuck is Frankie Horror? Might we definitely had a clean list ready for that? The sick filth. And it games for kids. Right. This calls for action. And the Siege 2 sounds charity. Love to see if they have some shouts. Action Biker. Sponsored by KP Skips. The crispy corn fries. Yep, Friday the 13th. Leave it, let's go. Riding leathers you picked up? Desperate Dan. Yes. And there we go. Rebel without cash. Ooh, more adverts. There's the version of that. Whoa, look at that. It's no paper. I was looking for paper. Extra keys. £200 back in 85-ish. So what is that? 500, £600 equal? Yes, great music. Now we're talking. The greatest ever, greatest character, greatest everything. Anyone who doesn't like this is simply wrong. Hang on, what was that? Was that the last one? Action Biker? Or was that the advert? I want my $2. Rubber Specky for exactly. Action Biker is one of my favorite computer games. Oh, cool. Friday the 13th came on Commodore 64, had a sound sample of someone screaming, which was shocking at the time. It could be Gary Busey. Stretched. Same price for Spectrum and Amstrad. Looks like Mike Harbin from summer school. But so what are we watching? We were watching Action Biker for the Spectrum and Commodore 64 from, no surprise, Mastertronic. So we had the sequel earlier. It's now time for the original. Electric Dreams. Yes. Love it, Electric Dreams. Right, Beachhead, number 1. A very different game. One ping. I guess you gotta dodge the blue dots. Of course, does. I did have it, but don't. So is this the game? Just repeat your Sakurai Battleship. Oh, there we go. That was Beachhead #1 for the Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, BBC, Atari, and Electronic something. Access US Gold made that, and that was number 10. So we're in the top 10 already. Until those attack, it looked like that. Yes, I've never had Beachhead. Titter you not, that Ian. Attack of the Strap-ons. Funny what old men see in these games. It's like a Warshak test. Amputee basketball. Did you see that? Okay, we're in the top 10 already, so obviously done this far too quickly, but carry on. Hyper Sports. It's diverse. He's winning, actually. There we go. I'm just watching that. So, Hyper Sports came out for the Spectrum, Commodore 64, and MS. By Imagine, number 9 now. I got jokes, but I can't go there. I saw where that was going. Another joystick killer, yeah. Like listening to tinnitus. I know. I don't know what the sound effects are supposed to be. They used to play Hyper Sports on BBC Quiz Show First Class. There you go. Separate the men from the boys. Right. So all aboard the Southern Belle. So you got your CPC or your Spectrum. It's Southern Belle. Right away. Look at that. Anyway. We're in number 8. Oh yeah, we're gonna go to the top 10 of the others. Yeah, that's right. Finders Keepers. You can tell us, but YouTube might have something to say about it. Hey, Stivali. Nice, welcome. Track and Field Arcade they played. Where's Neil Buchanan? Probably on YouTube or them. There you go. There you go, that was fun. Oop, pause. So that was Finders Keepers for the Spectrum, Commodore 64, Amstrad, and MS from Mastertronic at number 8. Better than that stupid egg actually wanted Costco Hall to do an animation series for it. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would be good. Yes, obviously everyone was all thinking the same thing from Hypersports. So that was Finders Keepers. Ooh. Sly Old Musky Fox. Coming up. Scooby-Doo. Oh, never got realized. Okay. Fake adverts. Nice. Right. So this is Skyfox for the Commodore 64 by Areola Soft. Better not have that swipe Scooby-Doo. This one looks pretty good. Guided missiles, and you can't tell how high you are, I guess. Yeah, I don't know this First Class. What is this First Class you speak of? Just like Scrappy. Oh dear. So yes, Skyfox with just the Commodore 64. Scrappy was Scrappy. Hates Scooby-Doo from David. Oh dear, it's kicking off. I loved how the Scooby-Doo game was meant to look like an actual costume, but they realized it was way too hard to achieve it in such. I do not love wrestling. The filthy lies spread by someone. This next game is called Fairlight. That's in a shop in Blackpool. Can't remember if I bought it. No, it was only on the Spectrum too. Rock and Wrestle was a great game. Matt got a lot of flack for buying that. It's okay. 20 big men holding each other. Yay, yes. Rubbing each other on the floor. Trying to hold each other down and push in. Remembrance of the hate for Scrappy-Doo. I didn't hate him. I just find that like that. What is this game? He doesn't like it. I loves it. So there's Fairlight by Bo Jangeborg, author of something Annie. Alan Annie. I can't read it. But yeah, Fairlight from the Spectrum only for the Edge. This is Light Nightmare. That's Light Nightmare. Yeah. And for Zoids. There you go. Did they forget to animate anything? So, it only had 48k, which is what? A text document of a shopping list these days. Fast-paced action, heart-stopping entertainment. Where did you read that? Somewhere else. Okay, top 5. Here we go. Summer Games. Although that poster does not tell me Summer Games. What's he mincing across there for? And the Commodore 64 only by Epix and US Gold. Summer Games. Where's Ball Blazer? Not in the list. Obviously, either didn't come out in 85 or wasn't good enough for the top 30. That's actually pretty good. Oh, Ball Blazer. Not my club name yet. I nearly cried when putting a Zoid together as well. Never seen a pole vault game. I can see why. Cheeky git. Must be A6. Okay, hopefully. In this game, the schlong doesn't get caught in the bar and knock it off, though. The speed of the game is wild. Yes, you see. That was... What did I say that was? Summer Games 2, sorry, from the Commodore 64. Now, this Hypersports, great game. Was that earlier? Did I put... Yeah, we had Hypersports at number 9. I obviously put the post in the wrong place. Yeah. Oh, you've seen that video. Oh. Right. Going back to seriousness. So you look at BBC Micro for only £9.95, which is what, £30, £40? Now Games at number 4. A collection, you say, that has... Yeah, there's no footage. Now Games 2, there's footage, but Now Games 1, I suppose I could have looked for Brian Bloodaxe or Pajama Rama, but I couldn't be bothered, so I just put the sleeve and the pictures on. There you go, keyboard only. QAOP and spacebar was my go-to. Sometimes QAWSZ, but let's see. Oh, pretty good, okay. I'm sure you only put games on that. They only put the best games on that Now Games collection. I'm sure they did. They weren't just like trying to get rid of them. So yeah, so the Spectrum and Commodore 64 by Virgin. I think that's the first Virgin on the list. That wasn't us back then. Arabian Nights, I remember that one. Okay. Tomahawk looking very similar to Gunship, just a tad. But you get a free helicopter flight competition. Amazing selection for Now Games. I think you're being sarcastic, Mr. Genzi. Reminds me of the Kate Bush video, be back in 4 minutes. Oh. Multi-game. Wow, I can't handle this. I still want to look to see how you play the other games if you're starting at the tape and you've got a complete gunship. Ooh, a real one. Free helicopter flight. That's a pretty cool competition prize. Probably a really difficult competition to post away for. It's Frank Bruno's best-selling Gallup #1 boxing video game, or whatever I said then. Now, your first fight is the Canadian Crusher. Is it just me who used to fill in and send those postal cutout forms in magazines? Sometimes I did, depending on what it was. Look how he turns white and gets punched. It wasn't just Ian, there you go. This one actually does look great. This is Frank Bruno's boxing on the Spectrum, Commodore 64, and Amstrad. Another one by Elite. Now, this is the game Saboteur, which is the one I used to play a lot. I think I completed this. Yeah, you fly away in the helicopter, and I think think that's the one. And it does look like giant haystacks. That is true. Awkward angle. Yep. I got asked. I was in New York for 9/11, and everybody said nobody anticipated people flying planes in the buildings. I remember the first time I played MS Flight Simulator, and the first thing I did was take off. This Bruno game was a rip-off. Hang on, a rip-off? It came out first, didn't it? Or was Nintendo out by then? What a freaking game. One of my first Spectrum buys and got really far. Excellent. I know I said slurs, but Frank Bruno waved at me in Stoke when he drove past me. Nice. So yes, Saboteur for the Spectrum and Amstrad by Durrell. And Tordson, of all places. Oh, done that. Right, hang on. So we are in the top 2. What could it be? It's ooh. We mentioned him earlier. Number 2, Daley Thompson's Super Test. No, I mean, I don't remember Daley Thompson being on the shooting. I remember the darts game out of the Spectrum where the thing would spin and you had to time it right to get it over the number you wanted. HP source. Sorry. Ask the HP. There you go. That was Daley Thompson there. So that was just on the Spectrum, it says, but I'm sure that's not true. Because that was definitely not a Spectrum. The Whistling Man. Got all 3 games. Decathlon plus Kokuoni Wilf were my very first. Nice. Combat School. I had that. I think. The Hoff, yes. Knight Rider, the ultimate driving team for $7.95, but for some reason the Commodore's £1 more. Robbing sods. So, what do you think number 1 is? Free membership to anyone that gets it in 5 seconds. No idea, have you? Good, because didn't recognize his number. Oh, bless him. The Hoff, that's Hoff, and it was Fish. Yeah, I think I remember. It was like overhead, and he walked around places. And you're right, Gareth. Bruno came out 2 years before Punch Out. I know things. Super Mario. There you go. No, hey, sorry, no, it's not Super Mario. It's a Commodore Spectrum game. Impossible Mission. Ooh, I have played that. That is the Hoff. So here you go, Ramon. Almost the number 1 of this list for all formats, but we'll have a recap of the separate formats. See if you recognize any names. Some idiot didn't bring pictures up, which didn't help. But next time, baby. Bruno came out. Good thing. Must be one of the first to do so. It is beat this. What was it called? Where the Exploding Fist. Wah wah. I would like that. Yes, like the superior view to a kill. Unsport. So that's International Karate, I think he plays. I never knew that. I had a game. If I'd seen that in the shop, I sure would have got it. See? I would have. I did say it. I must have bought it. I tried playing the PC game that came out in the 90s, but that's just awful. Crouch, punch, broken balls done. That's it. Ye Are Kung Fu. Not ripping off anyone. Also for the BBC Micro 1996. No, it's just as Commodore 64. This is from the same magazine. The chart says, maybe it's just the charts that are using for that. It's Spectrum and Commodore 64 from Melbourne House. Oh, bought that. Rawless Victory. Love a bit of lo-fi sampling. Exactly. Giggles, fun. Ooh. Took me years to figure out. Did the quote in the way of Exploding Fist Box. Enter the Drag Queen. Don't mind if I do. Right. Behave. I think that is it. Just love where Exploding Fish. I was karate mad back then. So there is the list. Just to prove. Is that the kid from No Retreat? You mean my mate Kurt McKinney? No, it isn't. Right, so I'll read the list for the top 10s now. So, Monty on the Run will soon hit the charts, apparently. Oh yeah, I got the sequel, Way of the Tiger. Lovely Landscape Tour 2. Nice. So Amsterdam's top 10. Number 10, Lords of Midnight. Number 9, The Locomotion. Number 8, Starion. Number 7, Scrabble. Number 6, Beachhead. Number 5, Finders Keepers. Number 4, Chillers. Number 3, Non Terra Quarus. Number 2, Frank Bruno's Boxing. And number 1, Way of the Exploding Fist. So, were you good at playing games? No, I'm absolutely useless. As you saw in the live streams, I rage quit before I got anywhere. Actually learned the martial arts styles for the different games. Excellent. Yes, I will be doing various years. So we'll mix it up a bit, just like the other chart shows. But this time it'll be different. Russian. He called me Russian. 10 years ago, it's too modern for me. Way of Exploding Fist. If you don't want, no jokes about exploding fists. Right, so Spectrum's top 10. Highway Encounter at number 10. Board of the Rings, number 9. Hyper Sports at number 8. Fighting Warrior, number 7. Nightshade, number 6. Now Games at 5. Frank Bruno's Boxing at 4. Fairlight at 3. Way of the Exploding Fist at 2. And Daley Thompson's Super Test at number 1. Look, I think I played Locomotion. It was a game I spent a long time playing. One excellent game. It sounds familiar. International Karate Plus, we had it and it was excellent. That's it. Thank you in Russian. We had ER, Kung Fu, and Karate Champ. Yeah, Karate Champ. Maybe it's Karate Champ who played Bloodsport on the arcade game. And International Karate and whatever that Karate Plus, whatever it was. Do the Locomotion with Kylie. Everyone, form a train on Kylie. Right. Now we'll wrap up in a minute. John Daley Thompson. Yes, the director. Pong, Atari, NES, Mega Drive, PS1, Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox. Oh, 360, then I quit gaming. I've got the old Xbox One that can't play new games. Your bad influence, Tom. Excellent Firefox quote, Tom. There you go. Of course, stupid me. I knew that. I was just pretending I didn't know. Right. Atari. And then we'll get back to work. I didn't get far as Xbox. But yeah, if you saw the picture earlier, I got a... what have I got? N64, GameCube, Wii U, and now, well, the Switch. My son's got the Wii U and Switch. Daley Thompson Super Test. Did they run out of room? You saw that. It says D. Thompson. Peaked at PS2. Getting close to getting Danny stepping on you. I meant it. Oh. Right. Atari top 10 and we'll quit while we're ahead. We got 2 interviews tomorrow night. Yeah, but you know, it feels like I sat it to me because I was off today. Airwolf at number 10. Spot the Ball at number 9. BB Strikes Back at 8. I don't know who that would be. Pinball Concept at 7. Mig Alley Ace at number 6. Red Moon at 5. Ghost Chaser at 4. 7 Cities of Gold at 3. Chop Suey, which is from English Software, at number 2. And Rescue on Fractalus at number 1. We made it. We made it. There you go. You can enjoy some background art. So that was the Commodore, computer and video games software chart from 1985, some 40 years ago. Spot the Ball as a video game. Sounds incredible, exactly. So yeah, take care, everyone. And I'll match you tomorrow night for the 2 interviews. Hang on, what am I doing? And then what's the next chart show? Box Office America for this time in the last few decades. Thursday, Ninja 3 The Domination. Friday, and VHS chart show on Sunday. There you go. Got asteroids. I'm like, no, but my dad does. Sometimes you can't sit down. Space Invaders, yes. And then you complete it, and then you just start again. But yes, thank you. Oh, thank you. Yes, once we get going with these sort of things, I can work out the format. Because I will be leaving this as a live stream for a week, then making it for members only, then uploading the list as a separate, as a video, which I'll be doing with Box Office America. Yes, have a good night, everyone. Attack Force watch along. Nope. Jeff's done that. He suffered. Space Harrier on the cover. Hang on. Bring up. That was the cover of this. It was Space Harrier on the cover of your Sinclair for December release, not the date on the cover. Hang on. This is where I took the chart from. I love these. Good. Yeah, it's a bit of a time capsule by Ramon. So there you go. Thank you, everyone. And have I got into?
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.